tonight's recap of American Idol.
The top 8 results again.
Revisited.
Alright, so...
Quick shout out. Z-Box crowd, what's up? Awesome time as always. If you're not already joining us on Z-Box to chat,
you should be.
do that.
You should be.
It's a lot of fun.
Links in the bottom bar. Alright, it's 80s week. Living in the 80s.
Yeah, so we were treated to a picture of each judge from the 80s.
Who wore it the best? I think you know the answer to that.
Keith.
Duh.
Those pants were painted on.
They had it wrong. It didn't take him 2 weeks to get out of them. That took no time at all. It was getting into them.
Really? I hope you had your baby powder.
I think... Is that what you do?
Well, isn't that what you do with leather?
Maybe. I
guess it's different for jeans.
I think they melted him down in the microwave a little bit slowly and then poured him in.
Could be.
So, it's Idol Supper Club again, but what the hell? Did they not have reservations?
I don't know.
Looks like they had to eat out on the patio or something.
I guess they just wanted it to be cash.
Well, they were out by the pool. They were like, yeah, I didn't do so good, or...
I did great!
Then Caleb and Alex jumped in the pool. It wasn't as good as, like, when there's stuff in their faces.
Yeah, I really missed that this week.
I did,
like,
too.
this was cool, but...
And by the way, guys, how's that half an hour results show working out for you? 'Cause
amazing.
I freaking love it.
Yeah.
Trim the fat. And
Well,
just give me the substance.
Apparently this week the fat was a musical guest because they didn't have one.
I was really surprised that they didn't have a musical guest this week.
Yeah, well, they filled that time with a nice little Ford commercial.
And they played Would You Rather. One of the Would You Rathers was eat a handful of hair.
Ew.
No, I don't want either of those.
Yeah, some of them were like, neither.
Yeah. All right. So, and the dumbest one was go play When the Saints Come Marching In.
I don't know. That was for Harry, of course. And then Ryan had a question for Harry live.
Something about Harry doing a cartwheel and
while
switching
singing,
shirts.
I Love You, Papi.
Yeah. He don't want to do any of those, and if he wants to...
He said he wants to do the cartwheel to get to Keith. That's what he said.
Keith doesn't want that. Please stop. No means no.
All right, so let's get to the results this week. First person safe, Caleb.
Second person safe, Jessica.
Yep, so no surprises there with the first two. Third person safe, Dexter. Could have gone either way with that one.
One of the bottom, CJ.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
It is a bottom 2 this week, so only one other person joining him in the bottom.
Right. Well, then after the break, we find out that Alex is safe. Yeah.
I was worried because there were a lot of mixed reviews on his performance.
Yeah, some people think that he took that arrangement too far.
No!
Like J-Lo, grow up. Gina is safe.
Yes.
Same.
Okay, next up, Sam, who was saved last week. He was the bottom last week.
Right.
Well,
Not
he is
this
saved
week.
this week. I think last week was a real wake-up call for Sam fans. They were like,
I think so.
We have to call in.
And you know what? It was a real wake-up call for Sam because he improved
I
tremendously
thought he was
from
great
last
this week. Yeah, he deserved to be safe.
Well, if you've done your math, you know that means that the other bottom is Malaya.
Oh. I kind of had a feeling this was going to happen.
She's such a nerdy, geeky sweetheart, you know?
I think she's really talented, too.
Were you guys surprised that she was in the bottom?
I'm going to have to go with not really, because she was in the bottom last week. It seems like she's having trouble really pulling that fan base together, but I think she's got a lot of potential.
But were you guys surprised that she was sent home over CJ?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I feel awful saying this, but I can't believe that CJ is still there.
He's this year's Sanjaya.
I wouldn't go that far.
Kind of. He can kind of sing. All right, so she ended up pulling it together for her swan song.
Yeah, there's no save anymore, but they still have the eliminated contestants perform because they got like 3 minutes left.
Exactly. She was kind of maniacally laughing at the end.
I think she was like trying to laugh so that she wouldn't cry, and it's so hard to see them perform when they know that they're leaving.
Does Jennifer Lopez know that the camera is on her when the people are performing because she's got the weirdest reaction faces I've ever seen.
Well, she was crying tonight, and of course my eyes teared up because I have this weird thing where, like, whenever I see someone else cry, I cry. It makes for some really awkward situations.
I cried. I felt bad for Malaya, but I didn't feel bad for J-Lo.
I'm hoping this is not the last that we'll see of Malaya.
I hope not. All right, guys, leave it in the comments. Any kind of thoughts you've had, even if it doesn't have to do with the show.
But
make sure you
try to keep it to the show. Do you think that Malaya should have gone?
Check us out on Z-Box. All right. Till next week. Much love.
Edit.